A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable score. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive skill in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Lampard. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's bustling through here. And this is Shevchenko. He's in one-on-one. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good alertness. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Casemiro, Shevchenko, Reinders, looking for a runner, thinks about the shots, and the shots, and a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Trossard, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Where it came from. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, this could be a chance. Shoots! And he's filled the net! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, There's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's it's Okazaki! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Claudio.
That's a Rosicki! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Isak. And he was quick to react. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Palmer threads one in. De Ligt. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Trossard. Number
Liverpool get the
17,
ball rolling for the second period.
Number 9,
Liverpool are
Shevchenko.
probably feeling
Number
relatively
8.
good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Coming on the field.
Going to be disappointed with that.
Bukayo Saka. Number 4,
It's headed upfield.
Cantona. Number 20,
Casemiro.
Darwin Núñez. Number 21,
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Number 10,
And he's quick to get rid. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Has a look and plays it forward. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Shevchenko. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Darwin. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cantona. And he's quick to return it. De Ligt can clear it away. It's Salah! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Manchester United leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear...
Núñez! Oh, good finish. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. With They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front foot and pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool making further changes here and in quick succession. Duke getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for options for movement. Saka. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Rosicki, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's only too happy to take that back. And it's been played through. Raya gets it away. It's a really well-measured ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me...
Decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
Gerrard clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola can get it clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been cut out, well played. He's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in.
Pretty robust defending.
Kajolu. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Maciej Cunha. Okazaki. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kajolu gets over and intercepts. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, they could be caught out, and he shoots! And he's found the net! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
McAllister. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Adams cuts it out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's a goal kick. And it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Maciej Cunha. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Now it's Drogba. And this is Drogba, and he is deftly away. It's a threatening ball.
Added time.
Brzezinski. Okazaki looking to pass their way up the pitch. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And we come to you now
back on
with
the first
a quick
45
request for
minutes.
support
Liverpool
from our charity
really
fund,
have looked
Chasto
very good
EFootball.
in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Liverpool leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That is good alertness. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. This is a promising build-up. And this is Okazaki. Tries a shot! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Ooh, perfectly measured that. It's Rosetsky! Nearly, but not quite.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive.
There's the shot! Dispatched clinically! Into the lead once more! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Newcastle are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Newcastle really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Torres. Maciej Cunha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has been cut short.
Newcastle really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Drogba! It is a very, very good save. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think you could have asked for much more. Well, certainly, result-wise, this is a game...
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
That's it.
We expected better, and so did he. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's on his affairs, the shots. It's a loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Portugal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, great chance! Goal! Portugal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 5, Steven Gerrard.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a sharp little ball here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Bangladesh are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, crossbar! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ronaldinho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
he's managed to gift it back. He's having a shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
So that's 2-0 without reply. There's a certain authoritative in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It'll be a throw-in. And that's another good win of the ball. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on to replace
Get
him
things going
is
again.
number 9, Didier
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real gentlemen, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's another sensational, very intense moment. A finish of true class. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Drogba showing great feet there. Tacho spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Bangladesh perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The most accurate pass. Threads one in. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Shabby. That is a little undercooked. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Bangladesh really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! And it's in! There's no way back, but they are level. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, at this...
Oh no, what has happened here? Belletti. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has been indicated.
Shot, surely!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 22.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Xavi Alonso. Coming on the field.
Adriano with the clearance.
Batistuta. Number 3.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter,
And a quick
I
reminder.
suppose it's...
আজকাল বিশ্বকাপ শুরু করার কথা শুরু হয়ে গেছে নাকি দেখলে কমেন্ট করো ভাই হ্যালো কেউ কি শুনতে পারো হ্যালো হ্যালো চলো আর একটা ম্যাচ শুরু করা যাক Batistuta, 102. আমার কাছে দিয়েছে 103 নিয়ে যাও হ্যাঁ Batistuta
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Nelson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass. Can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Might want to be careful there.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Howson cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. He's found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Bangladesh really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
Belletti. Bangladesh are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And he shoots! That's a sharp finish! They've themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chasto! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho with the short one. Played it in low. That is Suta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior is on the shot. He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Xavi Alonso. It's Kukcu. It's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's having a shot! Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Keeper's dealt with that. He'll try from distance. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Kukcu really might have let his record.
That could spell trouble. Yamal. Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass is just off target. Ambitious ball here. And they can't read. It's brilliant! Off the bar! Oh, it's a vicious effort. That brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Barcelona get the second half going. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. He's had a shot! Chiellini clears without hesitation. So what can they make of this?
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That has not gone well. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And he can thump it away. That'll be a throw-in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's Inzaghi. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cleared without hesitation. Trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Beckham. Oh, good read. Will be a throw-in. It's Ronaldinho. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kökçü. It's played through for him. And this is Ronaldinho. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Inzaghi. He's gone backward here. Kökçü cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Hello attendees.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bangladesh certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Brazil बनाम बांग्लादेश
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally in view of his brilliant skill set. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Probing pass. That's well spotted. That has not gone well. Rivaldo going face to face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but and the shots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's tidy. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Beckham. He's gone for goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Beckham certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
He's there to retrieve it. Played into space. And he's taking no chances there.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Rivaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Brazil with the corner. They're first. This is real chance! What about that one? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Brazil take the lead. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched. Oh, what a touch.
How good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's Rivaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Beckham.
Bangladesh truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And this is Inzaghi. Shapes the shoots! And no mistake. They're level in each race.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich calmly anticipates. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Silvestre. Reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Just a
Not that
break.
change.
Really showed some
that
resolve in that
CCTV
first
is now
half,
in
Peter,
operation
after going
for your
behind.
safety.
So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. We're already back up and running after half-time. Great chance! It's a loose ball. Morientes with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Can he finish? Couldn't believe it. Just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Looking for options for movement. He thumps it clear. Belletti. Morientes is onto this. Ronaldinho! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Right, Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Now, this could be a chance. Rivaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Morientes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well read, nice interception. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Well, they put it back in a hurry. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Kukcu. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great ball, and it's Morientes! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's been intercepted. Juve goes for a shot!
I thought it was going to happen then.
Oh no, this does not look good. Chasto's in there. Rijkaard gets it away. Desperate defending required here. Cleared away. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Aims beyond the defence. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, terrible pass. That pass isn't the best. So that's it. It is all over. Bangladesh have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
This is a lost children
Morientes
announcement.
taking in the accolades, having been named.
ভাই লোক আজকের মতো এখানে এই লাইভ সমাপ্ত, কালকে আবার দেখা হবে। গুড বাই, সি ইউ, টাটা।